Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome everyone to our Village of Suffern organizational meeting, December 1st, 2025 at 7 p.m. Will everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just a moment of silence for any police officers that may have, or federal law enforcement that may have been injured in the line of duty recently. Thank you very much. Please have a seat. Do a roll call. Trustee Osborn?
Present.
Trustee Hogue?
Present.
Deputy Mayor Corrigan?
Present.
And Trustee Alpert is on his way. He should be here within 5 or 10 minutes. So we'll move ahead with it, okay? At this point, I would like to ask Trustee Corrigan to take the oath of office, please. Should you go up there? Melissa Reimer here. I did the oath of office during the day today. I have to, by law, do it at noon today, so I did that today, so.
I, Joe Meegan-Corrigan,
Do solemnly swear
that
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of village trustee
the duties of village trustee
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
And then if you can just sign here.
At this point, we'd also like to do the oath of office for Clarke Osborn, Trustee Clarke Osborn.
Ready to get sworn in?
Ready?
Okay, you're already raising your right hand. Okay. I state your name.
I, Clarke Osborn,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York.
and that I will faithfully discharge
I will faithfully discharge
the duties of village trustee
the duties of village trustee
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
And if you could sign right here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That didn't get your toe, did it, Clerk? You and Ruth Ann both can't be out.
I voted against him, but he won anyway.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Terry. Thank you very much.
At this point, we'll continue with the process. There's some what they call administrative determinations. I'd like to have a motion from the Board of Trustees for our meeting schedule. The Board of Trustees will hold their monthly meetings at 5:30 p.m. on the first Monday of each month, unless otherwise noticed. All meetings of the Board of Trustees will be held at Suffern Village Hall, 61 Washington Avenue, Suffern, New York. Motion, please.
Trust.
Clark.
Motion made by Trustee Corrigan.
I'll second that, Mayor.
Second made by Trustee Osborn. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Designation of the official newspaper. The official newspaper for the Village of Suffern is the Rockland Journal-News. I also designate locations for the postings of the public notices. Pursuant to Section 104 Public Officers Law, the designated location for the posting of the Village Suffern public notices will be the Suffern Village Hall Bulletin Board located at 61 Washington Avenue, Suffern, New York. Designated locations for the posting of all legal notices. The location designated for the posting of the Village of Suffern legal notices will be as follows. Suffern Village Hall Bulletin Board, 61 Washington Avenue. Suffern Police Department Bulletin Board, 61 Washington Avenue. Suffern Post Office, 15 Chestnut Street. Suffern Free Library, 210 Lafayette Avenue. Suffern Community Center, 41 Lafayette Avenue. Leo Leiden Building, Cypress Road. Okay, at this point, I'd like to have a resolution adopting the official Village of Suffern holiday schedule, which is also in the union contract also. We have New Year's Day, January 1st, 2026. Martin Luther King's birthday, January 19th, 2026. President's Day, February 16th, 2026. Memorial Day, May 25th, 2026. Juneteenth, June 19th, 2026. Independence Day, July 3rd, 2026. Labor Day, September 7th, 2026. Columbus Day, October 12th, 2026. Veterans Day, November 11th, 2026. Thanksgiving Day, November 26th, 2026. Day after Thanksgiving, November 27th, 2026. And Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2026. At this point, I would like to appoint Joe Meegan-Corrigan as my deputy mayor at this point. And also, I'm going to make some other appointments here. So can I get a motion on these appointments? Can I have a motion confirming village attorney Terry Rice, please? Motion, please?
Trustee Osborn.
Motion made by trustee Osborn. Can I get a second, please?
Second, trustee Hogue.
Second made by trustee Hogue. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Also have the pleasure of appointing Rob Magrino, a confirmation motion on that, for the assistant village attorney. A motion, please?
Trustee Corrigan.
Motion made by trustee Corrigan. Can I get a second, please?
Second, trustee Hogue.
Second by trustee Hogue. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. At this point, I'd like to point out first, before I do this next point, there's a distinguished guest in the audience. His name is Mr. Furgang. He's a former village attorney and an esteemed attorney at that. And I just want to, welcome you here for coming, okay? So, and I will tell you, there's some gentleman that keeps following your daughter around. I was going to report it to the police, just, right there. So, he's been doing it for a while, but I've been have my eye on him. So, at this point, and if you'd come up to the stage, please, also like that. Can I please, I would like to appoint Stephanie Furgang Adwar as our associate village justice. Can I have a motion, please?
Trustee
Trustee
Corrigan.
Motion made by trustee Corrigan. Can I get a second, please?
I'll second that, trustee
Made by
Osborn.
trustee Osborn. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. You can come up afterwards for a picture.
Oh, you want to sign first? Okay, sign. That signature has not changed
Ever.
in the years.
No, because it's too long a name. It's just 3 inches.
That's how my brother signed. Raise your right hand and repeat after me, even though you know this by heart. I state your name.
I, Stephanie Furgang Adwar,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the
and
Constitution of the
State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of Associate Village Justice to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations.
Get a picture there. Would you want to carry for a picture? No, you good? Okay, just check. Okay, oh, you're done. Okay, very good. Thank you, Judge. Thank you. Thank you very much. At this point, I would like to appoint the village, get a confirmation for my appointment of the village clerk, Betty Vanderbeek. Can I have a motion, please?
Trustee Corrigan.
Motion made by trustee Corrigan. Can I get a second, please?
Second, trustee Hogue.
Second made by trustee Hall. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Can you go?
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. I, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of village clerk according to the best of my ability. And then you can sign right here.
Right.
Congratulations.
Just one, that's it, one more. Yeah, you're good. At this point, I would like to bring up, I'd like a resolution confirming my appointment of Greg Smith as our treasurer for a 2-year term. Motion, please.
Trustee Osborn.
Motion made by trustee Osborn. Can I get a second, please?
Second, Trustee Corrigan.
Second by trustee Corrigan. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. He was appointed like a midterm thing, so he didn't have the pleasure of coming on stage, so I wanted to make sure he had it.
You already have your hand raised. I'm ready. Okay.
I, Greg Smith,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of,
the duties of treasurer
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
There you go. And if you could sign right here. Congratulations.
Very much. Thank you very much. At this point, I'm just going to make some more designations, but we won't all be coming up to the stage on these. So, at this point, I would like a motion to confirm my appointment of Maria Duffy as deputy treasurer. Motion, please.
Trustee Hogue.
Motion made by trustee Hogue. Can I get a second, please?
Trustee Corrigan.
Second made by trustee Corrigan. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Yeah, okay. At this point, I'd also like to have a motion confirming Joanne Chiaffi as the tax collector, please. Motion, please.
Trustee Osborn.
Motion made by trustee Osborn. Can I get a second, please?
Second, trustee Hogue.
Second made by trustee Hogue. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. At this point, I'd like to have a motion to confirm my appointment to deputy village clerk, which would be Kathy Van Sickle. Can I get a motion, please?
Trustee Corrigan.
Motion made by trustee Corrigan. Can I get a second, please?
Trust,
Second,
okay.
second, trustee
Second made by
Hogue.
trustee Hogue. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. At this point, can I have a motion confirming my appointment to deputy tax collector as Kathy Van Sickle, please? A motion, please?
Trustee Corrigan.
Motion made by trustee Corrigan. Can I get a second, please?
Trustee Osborn.
Second made by trustee Osborn. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Also like to have a motion confirming my appointment of the village historian, which would be Craig Long. Can I get a motion, please?
Trustee Corrigan.
Motion made by trustee Corrigan. Can I get a second, please?
Trustee Hogue.
Second made by trustee Hogue. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Planning board now. At this point, I would like a motion confirming Rich Gannon as the planning board chairman for 1 year. Can I have a motion, please?
Trustee, you got it, you got it.
Motion made by trustee Osborn,
Okay.
seconded by trustee Corrigan. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. At this point, I would like to have a motion confirming planning board member 5-year term, Andrew Alpert. Can I get a motion, please?
Trustee Corrigan.
Motion made by trustee Corrigan. Can I get a second, please?
Second, trustee
Second made by
Hogue.
trustee Hogue. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. At this point, I'd like to appoint a motion to confirm a planning board alternate member for 1-year term, Mike Murphy. Can I get a motion, please?
Trustee Osborn.
Motion made by trustee Osborn. Can I get a second, please?
Trustee Corrigan.
Second made by trustee Corrigan. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Oh, at this time, I'd like to accept from the planning board, he's been on it probably since, I don't know, since 2012, but, you know, there's other things he's doing now, from Daniel McInerney. So he would like to resign from the planning board at this time. So I just have to read that off. Dan is a hard worker. He works on the museum, too. He put a lot of energy and time into this village. He was a fire chief, past fire chief, and he still does a lot of activities with them, with the museum and the fire chief and different things. So we regretfully accept that, but we also at the same time, you know, happy for Dan, okay? So, so at this point, based on that, I will be appointing Hudson Van Sickle, who is an alternate member, to be the full-time position. I don't need a motion for that one. That's just for the balance of his term, which is a balance of 2 years. So that's Hudson Van Sickle. He's been on the board for many years, and he's very informative and very helpful. We appreciate him doing that. At this time, Zoning Board of Appeals. I would like to, at this time, have a motion confirming the zoning board chairman as for 1-year term, Bruce Simon. Can I get a motion, please?
Trustee Corrigan.
Motion made by trustee Corrigan. Can I get a second, please?
Trustee Osborn.
Second made by trustee Osborn. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. At this time, I would have a resolution, I'd like a motion confirming the zoning board member for a 5-year term, Louis Sessa. A motion, please?
Trustee Hogue.
Motion made by trustee Hogue. Can I get a second, please?
Trustee Osborn.
Second made by trustee Osborn. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. I also have like a motion confirming zoning board ad hoc member, 1-year term, Stephen Marks. A motion, please?
Trustee Corrigan.
Motion made by trustee Corrigan. Can I get a second, please?
Second, trustee Hogue.
Second made by trustee Hogue. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. At this time, I'd like a motion confirming sewer rent appeals board chairman, Bruce McClintock. Can I have a motion, please?
Trustee Osborn.
Motion made by trustee Osborn. Second, please?
Trustee Corrigan.
Second made by trustee Corrigan. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. At this point, I'm just going to appoint some names to our advisory board on culture and recreation, a 1-year term. We have Kathy Mills, Nancy Christopher, Betty Vanderbeek, Melissa Reimer, Angela Hogue, Lynn Lindbrook, Lisa Conroy, Michael Murphy, Barbara Murphy, Lisa De Jesus, Suzanne Joyce, Jonathan A. Theodore, Kathy Van Sickle, and Stephen Marks. At this point now, I'd like to also appoint Citizens Advisory Committee. This is what we use to try to get grants, you know, through the county. We have Ernie Bosco, Teresa Shedler, Francis Glick, Kathy Van Sickle, Fred Rella, Charles Zawicki, and Michael Curley. That's myself. At this point, I'd also like to appoint representative to the Community Foundation. That'd be Michael Curley and Angela Hogue. And I'd also like to appoint representative to the Mawa River Committee, That'll be Steve Alpert and Joe Meegan-Corrigan. That is the finish of it. I think, I'm not sure if I did a motion for, let me just check one thing if you don't mind. Okay. No. I just want to make sure I got a motion for the holiday schedule. I please have a motion for the holiday schedule for the village of Suffern. Please, motion, please.
Trustee Osborn.
Motion made by trustee Osborn. Can I get a second, please?
Second, trustee
Second
Corrigan.
made by trustee Clarke. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Well, that'll conclude our reorganization meetings. Any trustees have anything to say? Anyone have anything to say?
Thank you, Mayor, for appointing me as deputy mayor. I greatly appreciate it, and I look forward to another 2 years with this board and doing all the great work that we all do together, because it's not just one person, it's a whole entire team. And I think we have a great team, and I am looking very forward to the next 2 years.
And Joe, I agree with you, and I want to thank Mayor and all my fellow board members and the public for their faith in me for another 2-year term. I think most all of our team are out there every day, working with residents, helping people with whatever they need. I want to thank our village employees who do a great job as well, and I really appreciate it, and thank you for another 2 years.
I wanted to congratulate Trustee Corrigan and, now Deputy Mayor again, and Trustee Osborn as well as Mayor Curley for their re-elections, and look forward to working with them for another term.
I just want to say that it's you, Clarke, and Joe, and also Alpert and Mr. Curley. You guys have, taken me in and also shown me the ropes around. And thank you so much for your support. And this team is just simply amazing.
Thank you.
I want to thank all the residents for having faith in me for my third term. I want to thank the employees and especially even the board who has trusted in my leadership, and we all have a great communication together. We talk many times during the week, during the month, and we discuss issues, all the time, just how to advance the village, how to do the upkeep, how to work with employees, contracts, and everything else. So it's a team working together. We work well together, and we don't have to agree every time. We don't always agree every time, but we discuss it, and then if we see what's best for the community, we go with it, and that's what we feel we've been doing, from public safety to simple things as garbage cans downtown to many different things, to infrastructure, the millions of dollars infrastructure, the equipment, all the equipment we have bought since the last few years that was somewhat needed repair, and new equipment. So, and I'm sure there'll be more new equipment this year as it was. I'll give you a story. I sat down with someone from the DPW. He's also the union president too, and a couple of guys are there, and they come in to give me a list of equipment they wanted last year, right? They expected me to say, well, I'll give you this, I won't give you this. We were done, they were talking, I said, I got it, you got it all. They didn't even have to even order some of the equipment because they were surprised I said okay to them. Now, the chief of police know exactly what to do with any money I give him. He wouldn't hesitate 1 second, okay? But they never expected me to say yes to everything. Then we had to figure out how to get it. So, but we got it all, and we'll continue to get it all. We'll continue to, keep things up, okay? And go from there. So, at this point, I'd like to say, at this point, I'm gonna have a motion to adjourn the organizational meeting, please. Motion, please.
Trustee Corrigan.
Motion made by trustee Corrigan. Can I get a second, please?
Second, Trustee
Second
Hogue.
made by trustee Hogue. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.